Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for the week of September 30th. This week you have the sun. It says, the sun is coming to shine its light, what's been kept hidden to reveal the truth. And you have this blessed ideas card. It says, allow your ideas to come to fruition, and they will bring many blessings. So it's really weird. Every single reading that I've done this week has had something about blessings coming in. And so I don't think, of course, that everyone is receiving blessings. I think that the energy is saying that the opportunity to create these blessings exists, and again, a lot of people have also had something about like the truth kind of creating the blessing, or the truth being connected to the blessing. So this could be you like getting a job that you actually want to do, not something that you're forced to do. It could be that like that type of blessing. So I don't think most people would look at that as a blessing. I think most people think of blessing and they think like, oh, I'm going to win the lottery, right? And again, I don't really feel like that is what the readings are saying. I feel the readings are more saying like there are opportunities that exist for you to get something you want, or for you to do something that you truly want, instead of doing something that you don't want. You have the Two of Swords, the World, and the Death card. The Two of Swords is about kind of trying to find a middle ground, or trying to come to an agreement sometimes. And that's really what I feel for you here. But I also feel a little bit of like settling energy. And I do feel, again, that Sun card says that the light is, it's saying that what's been kept hidden is being revealed. And so I feel for a lot of you that you could be revealing your desires, but I kind of, again, feel like you're just doing something. I know that sounds stupid, Virgo, but it's like maybe you have had a desire to change your work or your career or your business, and I feel like the Two of Swords is just saying that you're doing it, and that is how you are revealing the truth. It's not like you're revealing the truth. You have the World. The World is an accomplishment or an achievement, and so I feel a lot of you, I do kind of just feel like this week feels that like you are more accomplished, or that you are accomplishing more. So if you've been putting work into things, or if you've been trying to achieve something, I feel a lot of you, could have a really good week for accomplishments, or just getting things done in general. I do feel it's a good time. I feel we have like a few more weeks where kind of like Pisces, again, I always say you two are the most similar opposites. I kind of feel you need to make a decision for the end of the year. Like, do you want to be busy, or do you want to be relaxed and doing nothing? It's not like you won't be doing nothing, but I kind of feel like you and Pisces have this choice to make, and neither option is wrong, by the way. Like, if you need resting, relaxing, recovering, then I would say go the more, passive route. If you need to get things done, or you're hoping to accomplish like a goal or something before the end of the year, then I feel like you can make that decision as well. But we have Mars going retrograde, and I feel that Mars retrograde could be making you and Pisces feel kind of less energetic, but we're talking about you here. And so, but I feel like now would be the time to make the decision. Like, if you're going to start something, come up with a plan, come up with a routine, start it now, because you'll accomplish something great before the end of the year. It could be a goal or a wish or whatever. And like I said, if you don't, you can go the other direction as well. You have the Death card. The Death card, of course, is a transformation or a big change. I kind of feel that you are seeing the truth of something. I mean, she has a blindfold on the Two of Swords, so she might not necessarily be seeing the truth. Really the blindfold represents the fact that she needs to trust her intuition. But that is popping into my head, that some of you have maybe in the past not trusted your intuition, and now you're trusting it. You're kind of like trusting it more, and I feel that this is helping you kind of reveal your truth to the world. I also feel the Death card is saying that there's a change coming in for you, which has been coming up for a long time. What do you know? With the Two of Swords, you have the High Priestess, trusting your intuition again. So there's clearly something intuitive, or there is an intuitive pull. I don't even feel that this is necessarily like an intuitive message that you're receiving. I feel like you are feeling pulled in a new direction in your life, and I would just trust your intuition and move towards whatever that pull is. With the World, you have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups can be a card of contemplation and apathy. The story of him is that he's been disappointed like 3 times, and now he's getting a new offer right here. For some of you, this could be love. You do have the Lovers here, but really it could be anything, because you have the Ace of Pentacles as well. And the Ace of Pentacles is just a big opportunity to do something, and that's it. So I feel if you've been disappointed by a type of offer in the past, that you could be getting a similar offer now. And the Four of Cups would say you should accept it into into your life. Like he's thinking, do I accept this or am I just going to be disappointed again? But really, he has all, those 3 cups plus his 4th cup represent the fact that he has all the ingredients he needs to make something successful. So that's why he should accept a new offer into his life. With the Death card, you have the Temperance card, a lot of transformation right here. Even the World card is a card of transformation. It's kind of a birth card. She is being birthed through the world on that card, and she's about to start again. We go in the major arcana from the Fool to the World, then we start all over again as a Fool. So again, I feel that there could be like a rebirth, or you could be taking a new leap of faith soon, even though we don't have the Fool. Next, in the area of what's coming in for you, you have the Sacred Union card. There you go. And you have this Earth Spirit. So you are Earth energy, of course, and that could just be representing you. But I do feel like there could be some sort of sacred union. You have the King of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Lovers. So you could be attracting a water sign or someone with a lot of water in their chart. Could be any sign. I mean, you show up in this reading as well. You also have all the fixed signs, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and you also have Capricorn with the World card. Could be any sign, like I said, that's coming in for you. But I would say that this person that's coming in is probably very emotionally stable. I also think it's interesting that he's holding on to 1 cup. And what I would say is if you don't want love, and even if you do want love, I feel we have the 4 cups, whereas there's that 1 cup that's reaching out of the clouds. And he has 1 cup right here. And so I kind of feel this could also be an opportunity that you are feeling an emotional connection to. We just had that Pisces eclipse on September 17th, and that was a very emotional eclipse. And we're going to have 2 more Pisces eclipses over the next 2 years. And so again, you like that type of energy can definitely bring about, kind of like this, like a strong pull or strong feelings towards something that you are trying to manifest in your life, or towards an opportunity. It could just feel right, and that might be the only thing that is guiding you. And I feel like this card is saying, like, if something feels right, I would do it, even if it's not, again, it doesn't have to be love. It could just be a cup, like an offer. You have the Nine of Cups. He is very fulfilled, and so I kind of feel that a very fulfilling opportunity is coming in for you, whether it's love or otherwise. It could be work or some other type of opportunity that failed for you in the past. And I feel like the Nine of Cups is saying that you've kind of, that you're getting what you wish for. This is a card of receiving a wish or wish fulfillment. And that's it. That's all I got for you there, Virgo. You have the Lovers. Again, the Lovers obviously would be love. It could be a new love connection. And so if this is a new person, I feel this will be very good for you. Again, if this is just an opportunity, like a work opportunity or business opportunity, again, I feel this is something that is new, probably a new path, and is divinely guided. We have this higher self angel right here, and the higher self angel is guiding these 2 people together. But for a lot of you, again, if this is like a work opportunity, I'll show you right here with the Ace of Pentacles, or if this is like a business opportunity, this could be something that you have been led to by your intuition and also your feelings, I would say, with the King of Cups. It's like sometimes I think we feel good about something, but we don't do it because it's only a feeling. And this reading is kind of saying that to me. Like if something feels right, I would do it. With the King of Cups, you have the Ten of Cups. Yep, definitely very good for love. I mean, Ten of Cups is happy home, happy family. So if a person is approaching you, or if you're receiving an offer, Ace of Pentacles, is really an offer, right? So Ace of Pentacles would really be a person who's making you an offer, or approaching you, or sliding into your DMs, or whatever the case may be. Then this definitely looks like a very good connection. I also feel that, Ten of Cups is just fortune after difficulty, so there could be a lot of good things coming in after a difficult period of time. With the Nine of Cups, you have the Ten of Wands. A lot of Ten of Wands energy right now as well. So, again, Ten of Wands hard work for hard work's sake, and he is burdened by those 10 Wands. I still look at it as a good card because he's about to have his harvest. He's about to reach his home in the background here, and so he needs to keep moving forward. He needs to keep progressing. But at the same time, I feel sometimes we have to look at these burdens, and we have to say, like, are these burdens, like, number one, are they real? That was the first thing that popped into my head. Number two, is it, are we doing things that don't belong to us? Are we accepting others' responsibilities when we shouldn't be? But the first thing that popped into my head was, are these burdens real? It's like sometimes I think people worry about feedback from other people, or if people are going to criticize them if they do something. Like, that would be a burden that isn't real, because who cares what anyone thinks, right? And so I feel for a lot of you, the Ten of Wands is saying release that type of burden. With the lovers, you have the Two of Wands. Yeah, I mean, this could be like a long distance connection or something like that. We have the World right here. Even the King of Cups has this boat right in the background, and the boat kind of represents travel, adventure, going on adventure, or going into uncharted territory. The Two of Wands is also a card of kind of like something new. He has this wand behind him that stands on its own, but he's reaching forward to this new wand. So the Two of Wands to me is always a card that says that you are probably reaching forward to something new, like we already said. You have this in the area of messages from your future self. You have a zebra card. It says spiritual symmetry, distinctiveness, and self-acceptance. You have a snake. It says fertility, birth, and health. So you are a Virgo, you are the sign basically of health, so a lot of you probably are focused on your health. I also feel that a lot of you are kind of doing, I kind of get the feeling that you want to be unique, like you are actively trying to do things that make you stand out. And again, I feel like this is a good thing, not a bad thing. So again, anything you could do to make yourself more unique at this time is probably a good idea. You have the Five of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like your higher self or your future self is trying to get you to heal from a past disappointment so that you can get this opportunity. I mean, if we look at how the cards are laid out, it's saying, you need to heal and look at the bright side because that's the solution of the Five of Cups. The Four of Swords is healing, and then the Ace of Pentacles, the opportunity will show up. So the Five of Cups is all about kind of realizing that you have these two cups behind you. It's also, he needs to realize as well that he is grieving the loss of something that he no longer enjoys. So the Five of Cups kind of represents grieving having something and not really even enjoying it, and then being sad that you don't have it any longer. So the Five of Cups really says, are you holding on to anything that no longer serves you? Or, are you holding on to something that you wouldn't even accept back into your life if it was right in front of you? The Four of Swords would be about healing from this. So I feel that on the Four of Swords that your higher self, future self, is kind of asking you to heal from a situation. He's praying. So again, this could be also a card of asking for healing. Like maybe you need to ask your future self or your higher self to heal you. There's a person right here who's blessing another person in the stained glass window. So the Four of Swords can also represent hoping and praying for a blessing, or, kind of hoping and praying for something new. But again, I think that if you go through the healing, you are going to get a new offer. The Ace of Pentacles can just be an offer that has a lot of potential. And so I feel that going through the healing is going to be the thing that kind of brings in this offer. The other thing that I'm getting here is that you have the Ten of Wands, and it's like sometimes we do too much and we have too many responsibilities, and it prevents us from getting offers that could be much more fulfilling and also much easier as well and much more focused. And, I get this energy again for you and Pisces. If you have Pisces in your chart, you might want to watch that reading. It's definitely popping into my head here. But what I would say is it's like, again, sometimes I think we kind of pile on a bunch of responsibilities. We have all this stuff to do, and it prevents us from doing other things that could make our life a lot easier. And I feel like this reading is saying, make your life easier. With the Five of Cups, you have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is resting, relaxing, recovering. Again, so you have it twice. I feel like the connection, these two cards being connected is just, saying basically what I said a second ago with the reading. With the Four of Swords, you have the Sun, best card in the deck. A lot of Sun energy this week, and you kind of have the Sun twice. You have this Sun card, and then you have the Sun here. The Sun is a card of love, joy, happiness, good energy. It makes the whole entire reading more positive. But I always look at the Sun as a spotlight in a reading. And so the spotlight would be on the Four of Swords here. And it would say, the spotlight is basically saying for you to get into this good energy, you need more rest, relaxation time. So I would make sure that you're taking more rest and relaxation time. With the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Justice card. On October 2nd this week, we have the Libra eclipse as well. And so for a lot of you, I think this Libra eclipse is, of course, talking about balance, blah, 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 right? Everybody's going to tell you that it's about balance, which I think is true. But I think to get more specific on the energy of this Libra eclipse that's coming up, I think that it's about looking at the other side. So we have the Libra eclipse, and then on October 9th, Jupiter goes retrograde in Gemini. Jupiter retrograde in Gemini is all about kind of like seeing, Jupiter, let me put it this way. Gemini can see both sides of the fence, right? And so we've all been living our life like one way. When Jupiter goes retrograde in Gemini, plus with the Libra eclipse, I feel like it's asking all of us to look at the other way of living. If you work too hard, it's like, is there a way to not work so hard in your business and still create success? If you believe that relationships have to be hard, what does the other side look like, right? And so I think you are getting the opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles to see how the other side lives. It's like you're getting the opportunity to see how the other side operates, or other ways of doing things. Ten of Wands to the Ace of Pentacles, it's like a billion things with the Ten of Wands, and it's one thing with the Ace of Pentacles, one focus, right? And so I kind of feel you're seeing the other side, and I would embrace it. I would just look into it. Next, in the area of the good stuff, you have this Truth Be Told card and this Fates card. You had this Truth card at the beginning about the truth being revealed. The Truth Be Told card basically says the same thing. The truth is being revealed. The Fates card kind of says that there is something fated coming in for you, or you are more connected to your destiny, or whatever you want to call it. You have two sixes here. You have the Six of Cups, the Hermit, and the Six of Swords. Two sixes to me is confirmation for your path, or it just says that you're going in the right direction in your life. The Six of Cups is a turnaround. So the Six of Cups can come in and say that obstacles are being removed from your path. And if you have been experiencing any obstacles, you could be removing those obstacles with the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups can also represent a soulmate, and we definitely have good love cards here. So if you're looking for love, you could be attracting a stronger connection. You have the Hermit. The Hermit is you. So you showing up in the good stuff would say that you are showing up in a strong position. Whenever you show up as yourself, puts you in a position of power and strength. This could also be about you revealing your truth. He has the star in his lantern there, and he needs to shine that star out all over the place, I believe. And so he's kind of keeping his truth closed. He's not revealing the truth. And I think it's interesting that on this card, the door, the window, whatever this is open. So a lot of you could be more living your truth, or doing things that have to do more with your truth and not holding back any longer. You have the Six of Swords. Yeah, moving on to calmer shores. I feel like you are heading towards improvements. It's like, this is hard and this is much easier. And I'm not suggesting that life is going to be easy. Again, I think it's actually quite the opposite. I think we are in a time of chaos, really. But, it's like, since we are in it, I keep preaching this because I think it's important, that since we are in a time of chaos, it's like, what can you do to make your life easier? And I would just start learning and figuring it out. With the Six of Cups, you have the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is can represent a blessing in disguise in the good stuff. You do have fortune after difficulty here. I was stuck on that Ten of Cups, but the Ten of Swords can say something is dead, done, over with, and now you are realizing that it was a blessing. So if something ended over the past few years that hurt you, you could be realizing how it was a blessing in disguise with that Ten of Swords. With the Hermit, you have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is about seeing clearly. Again, she only has clouds halfway up her body, and she's looking into the future. So she is seeing things clearly for the first time in her life. And with the Six of Swords, you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is your personal vision for your life. It is your destiny, your fate, right? And you have that Fates card. So I feel for a lot of you, you could just be... this is going to kind of sound like a pretty lame message here, Virgo, but I kind of feel like this card is just saying that you are you're getting the wheel to spin in the right direction. So I feel like you're more in alignment, or you're getting into alignment here. You have this butterfly. It wouldn't be a Virgo reading without a butterfly. It says a change for the better. So there you go. Definitely a change for the better coming. You have this torch card. It says spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. I kind of feel like, yes, all that is true. But I also feel that you have done a lot of maturing over the past few years. Like all this could be put into maturity, right? Like all of those things are very mature things to work on. And so, but I feel like there's more than just this. Like I feel like you've been almost like forced into a position of having to mature, of having to grow up, and no matter how old you are, there might be a lot of things that you've dealt with that require maturity. And again, I kind of feel like you're going to be reaping the benefits of that. Like it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. You have this tankard card. It says celebration, fun, and enjoyment. Ten of Cups. If you have an opportunity to celebrate or go have fun, I would do it. I think I say this all the time, but we're definitely in a time where we need to make sure that we're having more fun, that we're fulfilling ourselves, all that other good stuff. You have this kangaroo. It says unsettled times need to plan ahead. This card comes up a lot. Again, we're in a time of chaos until 2033. I think the answer is simple. Just do your research. If you're doing things that are making you feel burdened, do some research. There's plenty of videos on YouTube. How can you make what you do easier, which is what I keep encouraging people to do. And if you do that, things will get easier. You have this dark woman card. It says dealings or relationships with a woman with dark complexion or hair. And then you have this wheel. It says indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. I don't think you are. I feel like maybe you have been indecisive, but that Ten of Wands to the Ace of Pentacles and the Justice card is really telling me that you are becoming more focused. Like I feel that you're not just going to be doing a bunch of stuff, with that Ten of Wands. Like the Ten of Wands, sometimes I think we feel like we need to be busy to be successful, but it's really not true. And I feel like the Ace of Pentacles is saying that it would be better for you to be busy on like one thing and more focused and less burdened. And that is a thing that will make you more successful. But pretty interesting reading here, Virgo. I like it. Thank you for being here and definitely enjoy your week.